Did you know that the way you eat could be fueling your anxiety? What if I told you that a simple shift in your eating habits could transform the way you feel every single day? Stick around because today we're diving into how mindful eating can become your secret weapon against anxiety. This isn't about dieting or food restrictions. It's about reclaiming control and finding calm in the everyday act of eating. Imagine with each bite, you're not only nourishing your body but calming your mind. Let's see how that works. 1. Introduction to mindful eating and anxiety. Anxiety is something that affects millions of people across the globe, and it's more than just feeling nervous before a big event. For some, it's a constant, overwhelming force that makes daily life feel challenging. And while there are many ways to manage anxiety, one that's often overlooked is our relationship with food. So what is mindful eating? Mindful eating isn't about what you eat, it's about how you eat. It's about slowing down, being present, and paying attention to the signals your body gives you during meals. This practice helps you break free from the stress-inducing patterns many of us fall into, like mindless snacking, emotional eating, or rushing through meals. And this simple shift can have a profound impact on anxiety, helping you feel more grounded and in control. Mindful eating allows us to be more aware of our thoughts and emotions while eating, giving us space to recognize and address feelings of anxiety. When practiced regularly, it can help reduce stress, foster a healthier relationship with food, and support long-term mental well-being. 2. The science behind eating and anxiety, simple version. Now let's dive into why this works. Your body and mind are deeply connected. The foods you eat and how you consume them play a significant role in how your brain functions and how you feel. When you rush through meals, eat on the go, or binge without thinking, you're not giving your body the chance to digest and process food properly. Rushing your meals can cause indigestion, bloating, and discomfort, physical sensations that can exacerbate anxiety. And let's not forget about the sugar spikes and crashes that happen when we indulge in processed foods or eat too quickly. These highs and lows wreak havoc on our energy levels and mental state, leaving us feeling drained and more anxious than before. But when we practice mindful eating, we slow down and give our bodies the space to digest food naturally. This prevents those uncomfortable physical symptoms, like that heavy feeling in your stomach or digestive issues that often come with anxiety. Essentially, by eating mindfully, we are aligning our mind and body to work together in a state of calm. 3. Steps to start practicing mindful eating. Step 1. Slow down. The first step is the simplest but also the most powerful. Just slow down. The next time you sit down to eat, take a deep breath and look at the food in front of you. How does it smell? What colors can you see? Before you even take a bite, spend a few moments observing your food. Then, as you begin to eat, take small bites and chew slowly. Pay attention to the textures, flavors, and how the food feels in your mouth. This might sound overly simple, but you'll be surprised by how much more satisfying your meals become when you truly experience them. Step 2. Eat without distractions. How many times have you found yourself eating in front of the TV or scrolling through your phone? We've all done it, right? But these distractions prevent us from being fully present. By focusing on something other than the food, we disconnect from our body's hunger and fullness signals, leading to overeating or eating for reasons other than hunger. Instead, try setting aside dedicated meal times without distractions. Turn off your phone, close your laptop, and focus solely on the act of eating. Some people find it helpful to eat in silence to truly connect with their food. Others prefer soft music or calming sounds in the background to enhance the experience. Find what works best for you. The goal is to create a mindful environment where you can tune into your body and the food in front of you. Step 3. Tune into your hunger. Mindful eating is also about listening to your body's hunger cues. Before you eat, pause and ask yourself, am I truly hungry? Or am I eating out of habit, boredom, or stress? Recognizing the difference between physical hunger and emotional eating can help you make more intentional choices about when and what you eat. This awareness not only helps you avoid overeating, but also reduces the feelings of guilt or frustration that often come with mindless eating. Throughout your meal, check in with yourself. Are you still hungry, or are you eating just because there's food on your plate? Being mindful of these cues will help you stop eating when you're satisfied rather than stuffed. 4. Foods that can support anxiety relief. While mindful eating isn't about following a specific diet, some foods can support your mental health when combined with this practice. Here are a few foods that have been shown to help reduce anxiety symptoms. Whole grains. These provide a slow and steady release of energy, preventing the sugar highs and crashes that can exacerbate anxiety. Leafy greens, rich in magnesium. Leafy greens help regulate your body's response to stress and anxiety. Berries, packed with antioxidants. Berries help reduce inflammation in the body, which is linked to anxiety and stress. Fermented foods. Foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kombucha promote healthy gut bacteria, which is increasingly recognized as playing a crucial role in mental health. Fatty fish. Foods like salmon and sardines are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. It's important to note, though, that no single food is a magic cure. Eating a balanced, nutrient-rich diet, along with mindful eating, supports overall mental well-being. 5. How mindful eating eases anxiety symptoms. Let's talk about how mindful eating specifically helps with anxiety. One of the main ways it does this is by bringing you into the present moment. Anxiety often thrives on worry about the future or ruminating over the past. But when you practice mindful eating, you train your brain to stay in the now. This focus on the present can reduce overthinking and help you feel more grounded. In addition, mindful eating enhances your overall enjoyment of food. When you take the time to truly taste and experience each bite, your meals become more satisfying. You feel more content after eating, rather than still craving something else. This sense of fulfillment can help reduce stress and anxiety. Lastly, mindful eating improves digestion. Anxiety often manifests as physical tension, including stomach aches or digestive issues. When you slow down and eat mindfully, your body can properly digest food, reducing discomfort and the physical symptoms of anxiety. 6. Breaking the cycle of stress eating. Many of us have turned to food when we're feeling stressed or anxious. It's an easy way to find temporary comfort, but stress eating can become a vicious cycle. You feel anxious, you eat to cope, and then you feel worse because you've overeaten or eaten the wrong things. Mindful eating helps you break this cycle. When you become more aware of your reasons for eating, you can make intentional choices rather than reacting to stress. Are you eating because you're genuinely hungry, or are you using food to numb your emotions? By recognizing the difference, you can address the root cause of your stress and make healthier decisions about food. Over time, this awareness leads to a better relationship with food and reduced anxiety around eating. You'll no longer rely on food as a coping mechanism, but instead see it as a tool for nourishment and well-being. So, the next time you sit down to eat, remember that it's not just about the food on your plate, it's about how you engage with it. By practicing mindful eating, you can take control of your anxiety and find calm in one of the most simple yet powerful acts we perform every day: eating.